Hello Taurus, here is your reading for December. If you've joined me from TikTok or Instagram, Moonshadow Psychic Readings, well, you saw me pull this, and I was talking about other cards that came out while I was in the middle of shuffling, chiefly Judgment and the Emperor. So it really feels like you're in a legal situation. I think a group of you are. There's a situation where you're being judged by your actions, so not necessarily in an official court of law type capacity, but let's just go with the general gist of it. Time for being judged by your actions. Maybe someone's calling you out on something. If you are responsible, I would say take responsibility and try to make amends. You've got all this energy put into defending yourself. If you're defending a lie or a wrongdoing, it's not going to get any better. You are being judged one way or another, whether it's here in the 3D or you yourself, your higher self, or God, or whatever it is you choose to call things and believe in. There's a karmic balance that's going to come into play. So if, on the other hand, you're not responsible, if someone is a bit of a psychopath and they're just coming after you, turning people against you, spreading lies and suggestions, they just want to take you down, someone wants what you have, then keep fighting, but don't stoop to their level. They're in this pit. You've got the higher ground, so keep the moral higher ground. Make sure whatever you're doing the right thing. So let's look at this in other aspects for the month of December. Relationships, connections, communications. Your relationships can be family, friendship, professional, romantic, career, wealth, finance, your active sort of goals and what you're working on in this column. Here is your life path and special messages. This will generally reiterate what's happening, the overall energies, but if there's something special for you to know and be aware of, it will jump out here. Thank Spirit for that guidance. And the outcome will be in this section here. I'll do a quick, what's your best course of action card and the outcome. So let's get straight into connections, relationships, communications. Blessed. Okay. Number 14, blessed. You're in a very good state when it comes to people and connections in your life. I do recall when shuffling the cards for this column, it was really hard to get things out. Things didn't really want to jump out, so it took a bit of shuffling to come out, but let's see what that's about. Two of Coins. Balancing options, okay. Let's get a bit more on that. Maybe you have a tendency to, often put others first, so, there's always a need to balance the good of others and the good of yourself. But let's have a look. You then got the Eight of Wands, something passionate. It could be a message coming in fast. And then number 7, the Chariot. Big movement and in balance. Okay, so some area of options or something needing balance, perhaps weighing up options, or you're putting, actually it could be the other way around as well. I'm just going to say you're putting effort into other people's well-being, and making sure they're good and looked after, while making sure you are also taken care of on stable ground, but maybe not so much. It's a lot of attention. I think this might be a little bit reflected back. If you see that, things are reflected back to the trapeze artist. So there could be options of people wanting to invest in you, look after you, offer you something. And then this comes in, this big offer, like, here's an opportunity, big message. Come, the rest of the family is in this other continent. Come, we'll look after you. We've got so much love for you. There's so many opportunities. We just realize what you do, and that's exactly what's needed here. Come over. So, yeah, going over there is like, hey, instead of being on this sketchy tightrope, not sure what to do, here's some solid ground I can stampede into. So, these words. Anyway, career, wealth, finance, some active project. This was interesting. As I pulled this card out, it was like this, and I just knew when I pulled it out that I had to flip it. Well, it was like that, and I knew as I pulled it out, like, ooh, I have to flip it rather than just put it straight down. And it came out as ungrateful, and you're not showing gratitude for what you have. Maybe this is where the this conflict starts to come in with, if you're not appreciative for what you have, maybe someone's trying to take it. Maybe have you done the right thing? Are you trying to get a little more on top because you feel you deserve it? But if you're not doing it honestly or legitimately, that's a problem. 3 of Wands. Okay, this kind of reflects here a new journey, a new opportunity coming in. So that could even be the past energy. Yeah, it always wants to come out at the bottom. And the 2 of Wands. Yep, what you feel and what you thought were in alignment, head and heart, in alignment, and the opportunity was opening up. It's like, come over here, we welcome you, our gates are opening. Come, come, come. So have you been ungrateful for what this opportunity was? Did you take it for granted? Are you not happy with it for some reason? Are you just complaining about some small detail when there's really so much good coming out of it for you? Is there something you feel needs fixing in there? Could you address that in a positive way? And see, this is where the cards are getting sticky again. It's like things kind of want to come out, but yeah. There's options here. Queen of Swords. Okay. The peacock reminds me of the Greek goddess Hera. Kind of jealous, actually, she was. But then her husband always was stepping out on her, so yeah, I can understand her righteous judgment. Judgment, see, that was the card I was talking about earlier. Are you a bit quick to judge, maybe? Why ungrateful? Yeah, she's kind of too ready, holding the sword, like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to cut some heads off, because, you know, this was a promise of big, big, big. I don't feel it's big enough. So, what the F? Like, give me more. Where's the big I was promised? How about, thank you for this opportunity. How is it growing from here? The original discussion was blah, blah, blah. How do we work towards that? What can I do? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I feel like you're probably getting a lot already, but maybe there's like a 3-month probation period in this like career work position. And it's like the big step up. And it's like, well, you have to get through the 3 months before you get the full package. After the 3 months, we assess each other. Are you happy here? And are you doing what we thought you would do? If so, yep, you're a permanent full-time person here because we like what you do. So now here's the full package. Here's everything that was promised. This was stipulated right at the start, at the signing of the contract. If you're already complaining by the end of month 1 that, where's all this stuff I was supposed to get? That's bad on your part. And now there could be a situation where some of you have decided, I was promised this, so I'm entitled to this, or I'm just going to take it. I have access to accounts or physical things, so how about I just take them because they're not giving me everything they promised? Well, you're only 1 month in out of your 3-month probation, and you're going to be on probation in a legal sense if you're stealing. So that's on you. So figure out here, how are you acting? What are you putting forward? What is this situation you're in? What are you fighting about? What are you fighting for? Are you actually doing the right thing for you and for the people, company, whoever, whatever you're connected with and working with? I think it's very important here, especially after you've like had this big opportunity for movement, new journey, new start, opportunity coming in. Like, this is all looking really good. I just feel like you're poo-pooing it or something. I don't know. Cautious. Okay, so this is the life path column and special messages. So I feel like there's a bend in this card, number 22. I think this card just came out in the last reading or two. I don't know why this slight bend in the card I'm feeling. It's gone now. But dog-eared. If there's a dog-eared page in something, maybe you need to pay attention to something written on that page. Bend, something. Yeah, take it as that resonates. It may link to something going on with you or that you're seeing right now, which could be a signal for you while you're watching this to pay attention to this section. Okay, 2 cards want to come out together, and I feel like it's this way. Connection, Knight of Cups. Yep, honest, open connection, meeting someone in that equal energy, in calm emotions, not in this turbulent fighting energy, but on even ground, or even waters, I should say. And this connection is like the romantic hero charging in on horseback. Interesting that the 2 fish are kind of swimming in opposite directions when what they need to do is come together, like on this goblet here. The 2 fish shapes are meeting face to face. So why are they not looking to each other? Why are they going separate ways? Everything seems very kind of even. Maybe it's that you can't see each other. You have some connection with someone or something, but you're separated by distance, time, something. I don't know. The fact that was 22 and we've got a 2. 2 is going to be an important number for you. Okay. 2. Yeah, 2 is definitely your number to watch out for. You had a couple of 7s as well. What is that about? Okay. Next card for your life. See, there's like things want to come out in clumps. You've got that a few times over. It's like a lot of things just want to blur out. Page of Coins has come out recently. Don't know who that was for. Maybe Pisces? Not sure. Okay. This is a state of, you know, the page kind of serves the knight and goes into training to become a knight. So this is almost the childlike, innocent energy, the starting fresh. It's like, okay, here's your coin, invest it wisely. This is your new life starting. What kind of life are you going to create? And one more card for this card. You end up being the king of coins. Alright, so some important connection, possibly long distance. It could be an emotional investment as well. Leads you to start a new journey, a new process. Maybe you're learning how to be more grateful, show more gratitude for what you have. You may not have handled things correctly in this area, so now it's like, okay, how can I avoid that going forward? What was in my head? I was so certain that I was being done wrong, but now that I look back and see the truth, I was just acting out of fear and paranoia that I was lacking, not being given what I deserved, that I was losing by being in there. But actually, even not at the full rate, I had so much. So how do I learn to appreciate what I have? How do I invest that and myself in a positive way to become the king, the master of my universe, the master of my wealth and growth, and growth in life, growth in investment and nest egg money, just growth in my healthy spiritual, emotional self, whatever. Okay, what is your best course of action? I think there's an awakening happening. So out of all this stuff and this possible situation of needing to defend yourself, maybe legally for some of you, I think there's a time of awakening. You awaken to something in yourself. It could be, for some of you, if you've done wrong, you're awakening to the truth of your actions, and it's like, okay, I need to do better going forward. What can I do here? For others, it's awakening to an inner strength within you. It's like, okay, I can face these challenges. I'm grateful for this newfound strength. I'm not a victim. I'm not going to take an injustice happening to me. I'm grateful for light being shone on the truth. Okay, your best course of action is the wheel. Waiting for your time to come around. Again, when this comes up, I usually say, watch the moon phases. When is the next full moon? When is the next full moon? It might be coming up, actually. Is it around the 22nd? 20-something? Otherwise, yeah, look it up. Look up moon phases and find the next full moon. I'm not exactly sure, unless we've just missed one. But something about a cycle coming around here. Your best course of action. Everything takes time. Invest in time. To invest in you. Get these different energies. The wily monkey, the timid rabbit, the brave lion. You need to balance out your energies. And this is a little bit like obsidian or something, which is a healing energy. Actually, look, I knew these were going to be called on. I've got a blue and a green obsidian here. These might be for you. You know what? I want to pull one more card on that before I give your outcome. The King of Cups. The master of your emotions. Yeah. I think it's this learning phase and dealing with the way you react to things. Yeah, I keep seeing these little counterweights at the bottom of the wheel. It's time and it's things balancing out, becoming even. Yeah, you need to get into an even space emotionally. You need to become more self-aware of how you react to things. And when they come up, don't just speak out. Don't be so bullheaded, Taurus. Yeah. No, I do think that is taking your time. Okay, I get it. Taking your time with something. So before you react, count to 10. And in that 10 seconds, think about what you're about to say and do. And then consider, is that the smartest thing to do? I'm feeling like I need to react with anger and, this kind of righteous objection, but actually maybe what they're saying isn't actually something that's an insult. Let them say a bit more so I can understand what's going on. Do I then need to be angry? Well, what's anger going to do? Is it going to help the situation? No, we'll probably just get into a fight. So how can I circumvent this and turn this into a positive discussion? Then, your outcome. Ooh, look at that. This is where the balance is. The masculine and feminine aligned. This is like the happy wedding card, the Four of Wands. Your passions are balanced. They don't fly off the handle. Now that you're the king of your emotions, you know how to go hand in hand with your passions to the most promising and positive degree. And you relate better to others. You get this better connection happening. Because now you understand that, okay, these things in my head aren't necessarily what other people are thinking and saying. So let me hear them out before I cast a judgment. Yeah, that is definitely your story. So a little bit of tempering yourself, I think, is called for here. Taking responsibility and shining the light on the truth of things. If you're on the receiving end of an unjust attack or fight or whatever, conflict. I hope there's something in here that helps you. There's a lot of intense stuff there, right from the get-go. That's quite, yeah, I do think some of this healing might be for you. So I'm gonna wave these in front of you hypnotically. Ooh, lovely. Just to lead the video out, sorry. And just bump the camera, let you get a good look at the cards. If any of these cards you need clarification on what I was saying, I'm happy to pull some more cards for you. Just leave a comment below what you need clarification on, which card, which section. Yeah, and I will do that. It helps me know as well, if you leave a comment, that you're connecting with any of this, or if you're not connecting with any of this. Yep, a like or a dislike will help as well. But yeah, some feedback is good, because the whole purpose is to help you. If you're looking for that extra little bit of guidance, that's what this is for. So hopefully you're getting some healing energies from this blue and green obsidian. Enjoy your December. If you're a Christmas person, Merry Christmas. If not, just enjoy the break. Hopefully you get one. Here in Australia, it's summer. So yeah, go out, have fun in the sun. If you're in the northern hemisphere, then have some fun in the snow. I don't get to enjoy snow here. Right now I'm in Sydney, Australia. I'm here through December pretty much. So if you're in Sydney, Australia, hit me up for a private reading. It's not necessarily expensive. If you just want a quick under an hour type reading, pay whatever you feel the reading was worth to you. It's not about the money. Though yes, I do need an income, but whatever. If you want a more in-depth reading that goes over an hour, 2 hours, whatever, I will take the time. I've got pendulums. I can, channel a yes or no question for you. I can do a few of those. More cards, more whatever you need. I can channel some messages for you as well. So if that's of interest to you, let me know. Look in the links below this video in the description. You'll find my booking service. If you can't use the service, or you can't find the time that you need, hopefully it shows the time in your region, but yeah, if not, just hit me up, and you can there's a email at least on the website. Otherwise, go to Instagram or TikTok, where I'm at Moonshadow PSY. There you can just direct message me, and I'll work out something with you there. I can do them in person during December here in Sydney. January, I'll probably be back in Melbourne, so if you want a face-to-face one, those are the regions I'm in. Otherwise, I would do them like this, over the internet, whatever platform. No issue there. So, whatever works for you, I am here to help guide, and I hope I have done that today. So take care, happy December, and happy New Year if I don't send you any videos before then. Take care.